Hi guys, and welcome back to Bad Faith. I'm dreaming. I know I'm dreaming. Everything here looks like it does in life. Yet the world around me is like the spider webs that grow in dusty corners of the dorm room hallways. Beautiful but easy to destroy. Somehow though, this dream feels different. It feels as though I'm viewing a projection. I can't interact with anything or anyone in front of me. It's almost like being in front of a movie, just without the cramped wooden benches and the words of a research stack projection machine. All I can do is watch and listen. Oh? Oh. It's her. Someone is there. Sitting on clouds far up in the sky. They're looking down at something, cheek propped up by one hand. A wrinkled brow, and lips pursed into a tiny frown. They're clearly upset by whatever they see down below. Wait, they look familiar. They're that being I saw in that mysterious building. The long gold hair, the pale skin, the winged ears, they're all the same. And yet, they're not. Here they look healthier, younger, very much alive. I wonder, how did they end up down there anyways? Suddenly, someone approaches the being. All I can tell is that they are tall. The shadow they cast is long and dark, but no matter how hard I try to catch a glimpse of their appearance, I just can't. They've got some aura, an aura that forces my hair to stand on one end and my eyes to look down and away. Like my body subconsciously deems me unworthy of seeing them. They're clearly someone old and powerful, kind of like Lady Amaris, only even scarier and even more knowable. Oh my child, why do you look to the earth once more? The being flinches but does not turn back. Their eyes look upwards, acknowledging the arrival of the unfathomable presence behind them. The state of the world saddens me. Every day, everywhere, humankind tears itself to pieces. They are becoming ensnared by unspeakable evils and losing sight of all things good and just. Why are we no longer able to help and guide them? How many times must I repeat myself? Higher power should no longer intervene in humanity's affairs. Our relationship to them is not like it was 2,000 years ago. If we descended now, as we have done in the past, our sacred powers and abilities would be revealed and stripped away from us. Well, yeah, they're not wrong. They have moved past revering us so that they can fulfill their selfish exploits. Yes, I know. My child, do not roll your eyes at me. There is a reason women forces rule so strictly. Let us say you descend to one of the many human civilizations that dwell beneath the clouds. You arrive, make yourself known, and properly announce that you will save them from evil by freeing them from their vices. How do you think they would react? They would react happily? I mean, if I knew someone was showing me a path to paradise on Earth, I would be overjoyed to walk it. But you're not a human, are you? Oh, humans do not behave like higher powers. Over millennia, I have observed how they have taken every opportunity that they have changed their ways. So allow me to tell you how they would respond. They would laugh. They do not see the harm they cause to others as wicked, as long as they benefit from it in the end. They would jeer at you and drive you out from their settlements. They do not like their new status quo to be challenged. And when they realize you are indeed a valuable resource and not merely some foolish false prophet, they will capture you so that they can use you. They will perform experiments on you so that your mysteries are unveiled. They will learn about your abilities, your strengths, and your weaknesses. They will use you as a means to an end. They will take everything you can and leave nothing left of your mind, body, or soul. And then, not satisfied with consuming one higher power, they will use what they have learned to evade the higher realm and devour us all. Do you see why descending to them is not an act of sheer foolishness, though? Humans cannot possibly be as evil as you say they are. Oh. It is natural to feel empathy for the inhabitants of a world we have overseen for millennia. But your views will no doubt change as you age. One day you will realize just how much we higher powers now stand to lose. I see. Thank you. Bear in mind what I have stressed to you. Your home must always come first, youngo. Oh, nods. I mean, they're right. Realistically, that would happen in real life too. The tall figure disappears, dissolving into the very air like a mirage. Your home must always come first, young idiot. There's nothing to learn from your stupid lectures. I can't take powers like you seriously. You'll just hide in the clouds, pretend nothing is happening while the world burns below. Isn't it our duty to protect and guide humankind? Every day I see more cities destroyed over the pettiest of conflicts. More massacres, more deadly weapons. I can't take this. Nobody in the realm is doing what they should be anymore. Even the eldest of elders are shying away from their sworn duties. Then a youngster will have to teach by example. And if they try to stop me, well, it's my sacred duty. Don't you agree? Magda? Oh, heck so. The dream stops. Before I can process everything I just witnessed, it's morning, and I'm awake once again. That was her mistake. So she says go against the elder's wishes and goes down there, and then they use her for all she has. I rub my eyes. What was that all about? Was that really just a dream? Did I have a vision? Surely I didn't eat anything funny yesterday, right? Foraging troops in the forest sometimes misidentify wild species of mushrooms when the mushrooms are usually cook and eat. They typically dry and store them with all other foods in the communal kitchen larder. Occasionally, this means that dinner ends up making a few Haven members act weird for a day or so. They see things that aren't there or dream of something so vividly that they think it actually happened in reality. But the scope of their visions never go beyond the Haven. When this island is their world, they've got no other point of reference. Yet my dream took place way up in the clouds, in a place I had never seen, much less traveled to, and no visions I've heard about have ever been about a being like the one I've seen. This being who knew about my name somehow. What was her name again? Oh, right. Oh. Last night I tried to forget that I visited them by talking with Grace and getting some good sleep. I ended up dreaming about them instead. It's like my thoughts are drawn to their presence. Somehow I want to be near them again. I feel a nagging urge to go back outside and visit them once more. Bad idea. Are they making me feel this way? Is this urge one of those abilities I hear about in my dream? Ugh, it's too early in the day for this. Last night I promised myself that I wouldn't go back outside. Nearly got caught. I can't risk that again, not unless I want to be the center of another assembly. And I don't want to lay Lady Amorous down, or give Cersei and Eve more reasons to. Well, if they found out what I did yesterday, they'd definitely come after me. Find some new way to make the rest of the Haven ostracize me. Maybe even beat me up behind the RSEC building. I don't want to go through that, so I need to forget about this vision or dream or whatever it is. About this person. Whether they're trying to get me to think about them or not. I have a pure mind. I have a pure heart. I can control my curiosity. Right. Now with that out of the way, let's make today a good day, shall we? After giving my arms and legs a nice long stretch, I hop out of bed. I dress myself and head to the bathroom near my room. Excuse me. There, I clean my teeth, wash my face, and brush my hair. Once I'm ready for the day, I tie on my hair ribbons. I like them a lot. They're adorable, and they match my uniform. Even now, when most people try to stay away from me, I still want to give a good impression and continue working well for our community. Afterwards, I make my way through the dorm hall. Since the RSEC's work starts fairly late, most of the other dorm rooms are empty. Most of the other members are eating breakfast or starting work in their sex. Grace is likely working already, so I never see her when I wake up. I hope she's doing okay with that project. Grace is a night owl, so I don't think she enjoys getting up early. Once I make my way to the end of the dorm hallway, I push open the front door and walk out of the building. The cafeteria is 5 minutes away. By the time I enter it, it's still breakfast time. Thank goodness. Nothing bad happened. At one end of the dining station, I pick up a bowl of rolled oats, an orange juice box, a red apple, and a spoon. Then I go outside and sit at one of the many empty benches dotted around the dining complex. There are benches inside too, but the sun's out today. It'd be a shame to miss out on such a beautiful weather. With my spoon, I gather a clump of oats within my bowl and shovel them inside my mouth. As I eat, I take in my surroundings. I wonder who else is eating here this morning. There are familiar faces from the writing sect. We used to hang out with each other, exchanging tips and reading over exciting snippets of new works. Nowadays, their animated conversation grows quiet whenever I approach, and they turn away when I try to say hello. At this point, I don't really care who I sit with anymore. Eating alone has its own perks. Though speaking of sitting with people, who else is here today? I swivel around in my seat and chewing on my oats. Let's see who's behind me. Oh God, no. I didn't think they would be here now. Oh, it was those two. Usually, Cersei and Eve eat super early. Avoiding them was partially why I started eating later in the day. No one bothers you when there's barely anyone around. But today I didn't expect them to grab breakfast right before after me. I think I'll just finish my rolled oats here. Yeah, I'll finish them up, then grab everything else and go. I can carry the apple and juice with me, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. If I'm lucky, they won't notice me. I'll just sneak right past them. Oh! Slap Cersei in the face? Yeah. Look at her, chatting to her friends without a care in the world. She knows what she did to me behind closed doors. Back in the writing sec, she took my old stories and shredded them so I couldn't take them home like everyone else. She used my personal work to make me the center of an assembly and made sure that all of it was destroyed. When I didn't get taken away, she beat me so hard that I couldn't move for a week. Really? Cersei deserves hell. She really does. She's this jealous, spoiled bitch who lashes out at me when she doesn't get her way. In fact, it deserves way more than just a slap. Oh. These thoughts. I've never had thoughts like these before. But, oh wait, Eve's there too. Seems like she's really taking her time with that porridge of hers. Why don't I help her hurry up and shove it in her face? That cat always acts so high and mighty, so maybe eating like an animal will humble her. She loved rubbing in how much better Cersei's trash writing was during that assembly. I swear Eve's like Cersei's lapdog. The head of the research sect at the beck and call of a lower-ranking member? How shameful. She's the reason I had an assembly. No, hold on. Where the hell are these thoughts coming from? I hate Cersei and Eve, but I never thought of anything like this before. No, wait. That's a stupid question. I already know, don't I? Those special abilities? That being O in the... Oh wait, is it O or 0? In the basement? Those thoughts are from them. Aren't they? Ugh. Well, whatever they're from, they're putting me at risk. The best thing I can do is resist them. No matter where Cersei and Eve did to me, I can't make room for any violent impulses. Nah, they deserve that. I 100% support O. I must be good. I will be good. I am a member of the Haven. It raised and fed me because it cared for me. I must show the same kindness and care in turn. I must resist his temptation. I must be pure of heart and mind. Quickly I piled rolled oats onto my spoon and shoved them into my mouth. Over and over and over and over. I can't focus on anything else but eating my food. I can't give room for those thoughts to come back to make me insane. I'm in no state to finish my apple and juice here. I'll just take them with me. I can have them on my way to work. I need to get out of here, now. The sooner the better. I hurry straight to the R6 building, all while sucking down my orange juice. The apple remains untouched, and in the end I decided to save it as a mid-morning snack. I got to the cafeteria around 8:30 a.m., so if that's the case, and it took me an hour to eat, work should be starting by now. Right. No more bad thoughts. Just painting. Let me take a deep breath. In and out. Yeah. There you are, Magda. Let's make the rest of the day a good one. I push the door and walk into the studio. Everyone else is collecting their tools and going to their studio spaces. Work has definitely started. Following suit, I go to my personal shelf. I take out my watercolor pencils and sketchbook and make my way over to my studio space. Okay, today's work. I'll continue to develop my painting project. Maria liked this thumbnail the most, so I'll draft its color scheme before I start painting the final piece. The bird and the tree look so beautiful. I can't wait to pick out their color today. To think that a year ago I came to the art sect, unsure if I ever loved making art. Before that, writing had been my sole, all-consuming passion. Before being forced out of the writing sect was painful. But now, I've grown to really treasure drawing. Instead of words, I can capture my surroundings and my feelings with beautiful shapes, delicate lines, and vibrant colors. Maria was kind enough to let me into her sect, despite the stigma that lingered around me. I can only try to be better where I am. After everything she's done for me, I want to produce work that she and Lady Amorous can be proud of. Heh. I've come a long way over 1 year. But, speaking of Maria, she'd normally make an effort to visit each studio by now, just to check on our progress. But today she's just sitting in a corner beside the room, staring outside an open window into the forest. I wonder why. I can't believe I nearly forgot about yesterday. Joelle must be on her mind. Losing someone you cared about is never easy. Some reliefs may be common, but the fallout after them is hard. I wish I could do something to put her mind at ease. No, nothing's stopping me. There's no reason I can't just get up from my seat to go comfort her. I thought I was done with these stupid thoughts. At least they're not violent this time. Still, I wish they'd just leave me alone. No. Why am I dismissing my feelings? I know deep down what she is to me. I've got a window of opportunity now. I should take advantage of it. I could go to her. I could wrap my arms around her gently, give her a soft kiss on the crown of her head, hold her warm hand interlacing our fingers together. I've thought about something like this for so long. Maybe if I'm lucky, maybe in her need for comfort, she'll let me tell her how I really feel. I don't care if relationships between heads and members are forbidden, so just between heads and members. Okay, that's a big deal. Now that JL is gone, I want her to know that I'll be there for her. I want her to know how much she means to me, how much I owe my happiness to her. I want her to know how deeply I want her, how I loved her in my fantasies. Oh, please. I can't deal with this anymore. I get from my stool and march towards the bathroom. Hearing her thoughts are very loud. As in force, I wrench one of the old rusty sink faucets open. The pipes gurgle below, and soon a steady stream of water rushes out from the tap. I cup my hands and put them under the gushing stream. In my palms, the cold water rises fast. Quickly, I splash the water in my face. Once, twice, 3 times. Again. I keep on splashing until all I can think about is the coolness around my soaked collar, hair, and face, and the sound of water flowing way down the sink pipes. Right. After cooling down like this, those thoughts should leave me well alone. I'll just take a look in the mirror and see where I need to dry off, huh? Oh. My reflection isn't my own. The gloomy face stares back at me, smiling serenely, fingers frozen in a beckoning curl. 0? Okay, so it is 0. I just can't read. I squeeze my eyes shut and shake my head. When I open them, I see my own reflection once more. They really want me to remember them, huh? I can't go back outside. I don't want to get in trouble again. I really don't. But this is getting frightening. I don't know what will happen if I continue ignoring all his presence. They said they had mystical powers, but other than this and my strange dream last night, they haven't done anything weird to me yet. Somehow, though, my gut tells me they'll get me into serious trouble, in one way or another. Maybe going back is for the best? I don't know what they're capable of. They might force me to do something terrible, or they might make me act on my impulses. Only one of these options is in my control. The other is surrounded by all sorts of uncomfortable certainties. I guess I have no choice. I need to go back. Tonight. I only hope I don't get caught. The rest of the morning proceeds in a fairly standard fashion. I figured out the colors I wanted to use for the birds. They're bright and cheerful. When Maria sees them, I hope they make her feel a little better. I didn't get any more strange thoughts either, which was a relief. Then I feel an underlying sense of dread. I still have to follow through with my dangerous decision. I can't imagine what Zero would do to me if I bailed at the last second. Outside, here I come. I'll go get dinner afterwards. Just need to make sure that no one sees me, or hears me, or knows I've left in the first place. Yeah, I need to be very, very careful. If this goes well, then I can pretend that none of this ever happened, and return to my normal life. No one will suspect me. I'll continue painting with Maria. I'll continue talking with Grace. It will be business as usual once again. I don't think so, but I can only be so hopeful. I put away my project materials and leave the RSEC. Last time, a forest path near the assembly building got me outside. So if I look hard enough in that area again, I should find Zero's building. Straighten my back and puff out my chest. There's no turning back now. With that, I marched towards the assembly building with as much confidence as I could muster. If I could convince them to leave me alone for good, my normal life in the Haven will stay normal. Yeah, that's the plan. I will not go insane because of them. Oh no. This is bad. Very, very bad. I knew that something was off with Magda. I didn't think following her would lead to this. After what Magda went through, I never thought she'd break the Haven's rules again. What am I supposed to do now? I know I'm supposed to tell Lady Amorous about suspicious behavior. That's a critical Haven rule. But Magda's my... I don't want to see her get hurt again. What to do? I thought she was following her. But I hope she was the only one. It took some time for me to get here, but I'm now at the entrance of the building. I can't hesitate anymore. I'm ready to fix this problem here and now. Any fear or indecision will only get in the way of what I need to do. Quickly, I make my way down the dark flight upstairs. As I go deeper and deeper down, I catch brief glimpses of shelves and doors still closed, still ever so mysterious. They don't matter. Getting to the basement does. All I need to do is get into the lab, get that being to leave me alone, and then get out. Simple. I feel like this Haven started because of that being. Finally, I reach the basement. The lab doors stand in front of me just as imposing as they were yesterday. Take out my candle stub, my candle dish, and a box of matches. I assemble the candle. I light the wick. I enter the lab. Not much has changed. The only sign of anyone else having been in this room is the papers on the desk seem to be rearranged. Scientific equipment and tools lie strewn around as before. The wires remain tangled, carpeting the tile floor. The imposing machine at its heart hums in a quiet drone. And the being in the center of the room, that Zero, still sits where they've always were, hooked up to cables in the center of the room. I marched right up to them. They still seem unconscious. Let's hope getting their attention works, or else there wasn't any point in me taking this risk again. I'm gonna tap her. Psst. Oh, they don't move. I wonder whether they even heard me. Guess it wouldn't hurt if I tried again. Maybe I'll give them a small prod too. Psst. Still nothing from them. I really don't want to speak any louder. I'm desperately trying to avoid doing anything that can give away my presence. But if it means sorting out this problem once and for all... Psst. Hey! Finally, the message seems to get through. They stir. Their head bobs upwards. Their eyes open. For the first time, I meet their powerful gaze. Their eyes are red and shining, glittering with light. In the warm glow of my candle flame, they remind me of winter berries, bright, tempting, and extraordinarily deadly. Clear. Beautiful. I can't look away. It's impossible to stop staring. It feels like I'm losing my train of thought. Losing my needs, my worries, perhaps even the reason I'm here. All to keep basking in that stunning gaze. I'm going to... Excuse me. Their voice jolts me back to the present. What's going on again? Why am I here? Ah, my eyes. You saw them, didn't you? I briefly look up at their face again. I see their scarlet stare. Yes? I think so? I apologize. They have that effect. Not many can claim to have a gaze as enticing as mine. But I'm getting the sense that you're not here to get a better look at me. Are you? Who are you anyways? Well, no, my name's... Hold on. Now I remember why I'm here. I can't sit around here answering Zero's pointless questions. Never mind. It's not important. Oh, you're the kind of human to ask questions first. That makes their introductions later. You're no fun. Their eyes roll in clear boredom. For some reason, their flippant demeanor makes my skin crawl. I grimace. Look, I'd love to sit down and get to know you, but I'm not really supposed to be... Wait? I recognize you. You're that human who visited me earlier, aren't you? What? How do they know that? If they saw me yesterday, it would have been from a distance in the dark. Well, however they did it, it's probably not worth lying to them. You probably already know who I am. I mean, sure, yes, you're Magda. You must have visited me because of that dream I sent you, yes? I knew it. They sent that dream to me. Yeah? That's partially it. I saw someone... So you know who I am already, yes? Huh? Yeah, your dream told me as much. Your name's Zero? Is that right? Indeed it is. But please call me Nils. Zero is a little formal. Alright, Nils. Now, can we quit the small talk and get to why I'm here? By all means. You came to me, so I'll lend you an ear. Okay. This morning, I started to have extremely weird thoughts. I felt violent, impulsive anger towards people I've never been trying to avoid. I felt dangerous and hinged desire toward people I care about. I never had thoughts like these before. Never in all my life. Did you have anything to do with them? Why does it matter? They're terrifying, that's why. For the past year, I've been trying to behave. I'm scared that your thoughts or whatever will cause something bad to happen. I might act impulsively and get punished. I might try to repress them, lose control, and get punished. At worst, I might control myself in some harmful, unethical way and get punished. See, Nils, I don't have the best reputation in the Haven. As is, I'm walking a thin line between staying there and being forced out for good. I don't want that, because the Haven is the only home I've ever known. You could rip it away from me in an instant. So please, if you're the one sending those thoughts, please stop. Leave me alone. I see. Magda, I understand completely. I can tell these thoughts distress you. You're scared that I'll take away your friends, your family, your loved ones. It's true. I am responsible for making those thoughts appear. And for that I apologize. But Magda, I didn't make the thoughts themselves. These thoughts, they're very much your own. All I did was amplify your subconscious. In other words, I made the murmurs of your heart audible. Wait, they're my own? Oh, yeah. How's that supposed to make me feel better? Well, you're rather good at muffling those thoughts. Amplifying them took quite a bit of energy out of me. Not that I have much left. If I didn't make you aware of them, you would have never returned to me. So now that I'm here, are you going to get rid of those thoughts or not? I will. Since you've risked so much to be here, I'll leave you be. Finally, thank you for the rest of the day. Hold on. Just for the rest of the day? But it's nearly over. Shouldn't this agreement be permanent? I can't promise that. What? I came all this way to ask you to stop bothering me. Right now, I'm breaking one of the most important rules in the Haven, and now you're telling me that you might do it again? Well, think of it this way. I've just done you a favor. You remain undisturbed. You abide whatever rules you need to follow. You live your normal life, exactly as you wanted. But in return, you need to do something for me. That's how favors work, right? So, whenever you think these disturbing thoughts, come and visit me. It'll be like your homing signal of sorts. A cry of the weak, a feeble creature begging for some company. A struggling existence simply asking for one act of kindness. No. First of all, I never agreed to any of this. I literally just met you. The dreams, the visions, the crazy thoughts and feelings caused all my problems today. There's no favor for me to begin with. Secondly, how many times do I need to repeat that I'm not supposed to be here? Or why it puts me at risk? If you want company so badly, go find someone else. Alas, I don't have anyone else. The other humans who visit me are cold and cruel. It's awfully lonely. You understand what it's like to be alone, right? Your body aches all over. You have so much to say, but no one to say it to. Might as well be a crack on the wall. Pain is uniquely terrible. You know this. I know you're going through a lot right now. I had to flick through your thoughts and memories to send you my dreams to you. Old friends no longer want to be seen with you. Your reputation tainting like you had like a disease. The bullying that people get away with because somehow they feel that you haven't been punished enough. Not even the people who care about you know what it's like to be you. Know what you go through every day. Know the unfairness of how you live. But Magda, I do. Like you, I know what it's like to be isolated. To be dealt an unfair hand in life. To have no one to come get you. You wouldn't leave someone like you to Sutter. Would you? Magda, I've been here for a very long time. An eternity even. But I don't think I have much time left. Staying conscious has been a struggle. The other humans who come here, they've hurt me a lot. I've put up with that for a long time. All by myself, in this dark, dirty place. But I can't go on forever, you know. So Magda, I know we just met. I know you have every reason to be scared, to be skeptical, to be angry at me. But I don't want to die alone. And if you say nothing to me, I really would appreciate every visit you'd make. No one else would understand me like you do. But at the end of the day, what you choose is ultimately up to you. Sooner or later, you'll be free from my thoughts anyways. I'm sorry, Nils. That was very mean of me. I don't know what you've been through. I guess giving you some company wouldn't hurt. I'm glad you understand. But even if I do visit in the future, I really can't handle more of those thoughts. Please stop making me think that way. Alright, it's a deal. I'll tone them down. I promise I won't send them at all, unless I need you. You swear? Nils pauses for a second. He seemed to be carefully considering the response. Yes, I promise. I don't know whether or not to believe them, but for the moment I chose to. Good. Thanks. I just hope you don't make me visit anytime soon. I hear footsteps gradually getting louder from the other side of the room. Crap, they're coming. I've got to go, Nils. Now. I'll see you whenever you need me. Goodbye, Magda. I look forward to seeing you again. Hey, that's really sad. I rush towards the doors behind me. They have to have known that you come here. Someone has to. I mean, I'm surprised they don't have cameras or anything. Make my way up the many flights of stairs and dash out of the building. As I run through the forest and back onto the nature trails, my stomach twists with anxiety. Ugh, I can't believe I let them have the upper hand there. I swore that I never visit them again. Now I have to see them whenever they call for me. I was hoping to end this once and for all. At least it won't last forever. Just need to be careful. Yeah. If I'm careful, then I won't get caught. All I need to do is give Nils some company until they can't see me anymore. Then I'll get back to my normal life. Simple enough, right? Okay, so I will be ending the episode here today. So now we know that Zero or Nils, they came down to help humanity and whatnot, and what the Elder Power told them is what exactly happened to them. They were taken advantage of, their power was taken and used for humanity's own selfish wishes, and now they're being kept there for whatever purpose. Maybe something in their blood that's making them, that has something powerful in it that humans use, I don't know. And now she's pretty much stuck. And I'm guessing, like, the powers in the sky would not help her because they, like, warned her, and you're not gonna bother to help her, which I think is unfair, but whatever. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Bye!